Who are you?
My masterpiece.
But who are you?
After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order.
But wait!
Emergency, all Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream. Again.
All Maverick hunters on call should assemble immediately.
I love this ponytail, don't you? Mavericks emerged at .5567. They've occupied Sky Lagoon. This looks like Repliforce is doing. Repliforce? Okay, I'm on my way. Huzzah! So as you can tell, we're playing Mega Man X4. And just to get a break from playing as Mega Man, I decided to play this game. Very first power-up and I get an extra life. Awesome. I decided to play this game through as Zero. One part is this is the first game where you can play entirely as Zero, so I think that's a nice little feature. This game was released in 97, give or take, for the, I think this was released on the PlayStation, Saturn, and, Sega Saturn, and I believe the PC as well. I'm not sure about the PC, but for sure, I mean obviously the PlayStation, because that's what I'm playing this on, but for sure the PlayStation and the Saturn had versions of this game. They don't differ that much at all. Dragoon? You're in the 14th unit? Why? This doesn't look good, Zero. That Maverick took out the power. What? Then the Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground. Yes, and destroy the entire city. We have to do something. It's too late. I must escape now. You best do the same, Zero. And you have a surprising lack of punctuation. Damn! The Sky Lagoon falls, it will be disastrous! There's no time. I'm going down. Similar to the way they did Mega Man 8, each one of the stages. Carnage, it's horrible. Those Mavericks will pay for this. Yeah, each one of the stages are divided into two sections. As far as I'm aware, the sections act as the checkpoints. I could be wrong, but as far as I remember, that's true. So you can play through this game two different ways. The story doesn't differ too much, but it is a little bit different. You can either play through this as X, or, as I chose to do, you can play through it as Zero. Depending on your personal preferences, gameplay style, things like that, that'll kind of vary for who you want to play as. Iris, what are you doing here? Are you okay? Zero, did you come to save me? Yes, hang on. A huge Maverick appeared and... Stay here, Iris, I'll handle it. Is this really... Well, is this really one of Repliforce's? I don't have a moment to spare. I have to defeat him, or else. Warning. Warning. So yeah, depending on your preferred gameplay style, that'll kind of depend on who you want to use here. X has his X-Buster, so he's fairly powerful there. You can do like long range attacks and stuff like that. All of his... Every time that you beat a Robot Master, you get a weapon, and then you have to find the energy capsules and stuff throughout the game. Whereas with Zero, you only ever have the one weapon, you have your saber. Depending on which Maverick you beat, you'll get either body upgrades or some kind of weapon upgrade. Zero, long time no see. Colonel, what are you doing here? I've come to save my sister Iris. I only hope she's okay. She's fine, I just rescued her. Oh? Thanks, Zero. I owe you one. Colonel, I have a question for you. Did your unit attack this place? What are you talking about? Rebel Force came here for help. We weren't involved in the attack. We suspect you've become a maverick. What? Disarm and come with me to the HQ. I'm afraid I can't. Soldiers never drop their weapons. I won't do it, not even for you, Zero. Then they'll think you're a maverick. So be it. The Rebel Force prefers war over dishonor and shame. Goodbye, Zero. Wait, Colonel, listen to me. Damn! This isn't good, Colonel. They may decide the entire Rebel Force is a group of mavericks. Ta-da! I don't have a memory card or anything loaded, so we'll just keep playing. And cutscene.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Now here's where they give you a brief description of each of the stages. I'm just gonna kind of skip past these. They don't really offer too much in the way of information. I actually kind of just want to get playing. With Zero, there's a few places you can start. I usually start with either Frost Walrus or what's that mushroom guy's name? Split Mushroom. I start with him sometimes too. Unfortunately, you can't skip through that like you could in X3. So, if you look in the back there, that's actually Blizzard Buffalo from X3. Come up here. Beat up the snowman. Can get a life, which I desperately need. Keep flying leap down. And start going through. I think, as I was saying, depending on who you feel like playing as, and some of that will ultimately depend on your personal playing preferences. If you don't like to do close-up battles, you like to kind of stand back and take pot shots, or you don't like to get too close to enemies because you find you take on too much damage, I highly recommend using X for that. With Zero, you never get any projectiles at all. Everything that you're going to use is in some way attached to your beam sword. Whoa, whoa, whoa! The fuck? Okay. Which, so you do have to get pretty close to the enemies in here in order to hurt them. Not insanely close, but it's not a very long sword, so. our first mini-boss. Shit. As you can tell here, if you don't, like I said, you don't get a lot of room to dodge, so if you don't have quick reflexes sometimes, Zero can actually be, he can be the worst of the two selections. So you see now we're on to Area 2. And I was wrong, these aren't the only checkpoints you get, but they do load up these sections. And we get some lovely little nuts. Okay. Now you can see there's some bombs hidden in some of these. Just be careful as you're destroying them. Go. I'm sure there's some more exploring I should be doing, but I think I'm gonna do a montage video like I did for my X3 LP. Okay. Oops. See, and that's why I said be careful. Oops. I don't even know what that was. Find out later. I just want to play now. Oop. No, I don't like you. I don't like you. Fucking bird. He makes everything slippery as hell. If you can take out those birds, do it. It will make your life so much easier if you can. You don't have to worry about slipping on ice or anything like that. Sweet. And here we go. I think I'm almost at the end here. I think therefore I am. Let's see if I can take this guy out in 2 minutes. I don't see why not. Oh, this is actually one of my favorite X games. I find out of all of them, I come back to this one and the first one most often. I hated X5 and X6. I'm actually really not looking forward to that. What's that blonde kid up to? I don't have time for you, Junior. Hey, shut up and fight already. Oh, that does it. You're going down. It's like a bad schoolyard battle here. Oop, not quite. Ah. Now, one of the good things about using X is that you don't have to worry about weapon power or anything like that. At least not at this point. And I think in X6 there were a couple of attacks you could do that required... Shit, keeps getting to dodge. That you had to build up weapon power for. But in this one, I don't think any of his attacks have shit. I don't think any of his attacks require any weapon power, so you don't have to ever worry about keeping those filled or anything like that. But you do get to learn like different moves and all that shit. Like you can tell though, it's hard to hit some of these guys when you have to be right dead close to them. So. Also, you don't have any way to power up or anything like that, so every... Shit, that was my bad. Every attack's going to do the same amount of damage. But if you keep it fairly rhythmic, you should be alright. I am, however, going to have to pick this up in a minute.